We are going off the rails. This is the Disney show dedicated to tangents. I am your host and conductor, Craig Williams. And today, joining me on this wacky, wild ride, we have Rhino.
Hi.
We have Jackie Gailey.
Hi, everyone.
We have Denny Sunderly.
Hey there.
Hello. We have a great episode for you, and we will get to that in just a second. But before we do, I need to remind you this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content and you want to support us, please consider booking your next vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Remember, it costs you no extra money, and you get that world-class level of support from Dreams Unlimited Travel agents. So head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today for a free, no-obligation quote. Ho, 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 my fine people.
What'd you call
out
me?
there?
I was about
You know what I called you.
again?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to actually
You said it 3 times, and there's 3 of us sitting at the table.
Sorry, I will change it to be about soup. Faux, faux, faux.
No, that would be fa. Fa.
A long way to run.
La 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 la.
Oh, man, if only you could go back in time when we were reviewing the fa and say, well, I'd have to say this is fa la 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 la, loving it. Now I hate myself. Okay.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Fa la 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 la.
No.
Are you doing the whoopee?
No. McDonald's. Va la 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 la. I'm loving it.
I thought you were doing Sister Act.
No. No, I'm not as familiar with the songs from Sister Act.
You're a
Wow.
liar.
I mean, I know the one that they sing that kind of like changes the whole thing when they're like, oh no, you're going to sing the solo, but you got to belt it out. That's like the only one. And then I will follow you
wherever he may go. I love him. I love him. God, I guess I know it more than I thought I did. Because I was going to be like, I don't know it that well either.
I'm like, Denny, get your
On
popcorn.
second
We're
thought.
gonna sit back and enjoy this show.
Hey,
Love
it's
this.
It's a Kathy and a Jimmy classic.
Yes. Yes. And Whoopi.
Well, obviously, Whoopi goes without saying.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoopi shines bright. That's all I can say.
There we go. Did I do the Dreams plug?
No, and not in the last episode either, maybe?
I thought you did.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
you did.
You did.
Did you do in this episode? Could you tell
Because
us
then
again?
you said, ho, ho, ho. Like you were
Oh, yes.
transitioning into
Oh.
the theme. There's a theme here, right?
There may or may not be.
There is. And
There
I'll,
is.
I'll quote one of my favorite holiday movies.
Is it
I
Ghost?
want you to write a theme.
There it is.
Do you
Wait,
know what it is?
hold on.
Who knows it? I want you to write a theme.
No, it's not Love Actually.
Holy cow.
It's not. Think about the
Is it Muppets Christmas Carol?
It is not. It is a theme. Apparently, was like an old-fashioned word for like an essay back in the days. And there is a famous holiday movie where
It's a
a
Wonderful
boy
Life.
writes an essay about how more than anything for Christmas he wants his Red Ryder
Ryder-
BB gun.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
about
Oh,
a
the
Christmas.
teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I
the
chose
school
not to do
teacher.
A plus,
Yes.
plus. Yeah, we're talking Christmas today. I don't know if we're talking a Disney Christmas, but apparently we're talking Christmas at least.
I don't know. Was that a Fox movie? Was that part of the merger, maybe?
No,
That
Fox,
could've been a-
that's You've Got Mail. Fox. Fox.
Oh,
Are you saying
Fox
that 'cause
books.
that's Tom
Very
Hanks'
cute.
character in that movie? Or no?
Yes, Tom Hanks was also the
Yes.
conductor on the Polar Express.
None of these are
Creepy
Disney movies.
movie.
Okay. Well, this might go down in a record as the most tangents we've had right at the start of the show.
Yes.
Completely off the
From Sister Act, from my mispronunciations to Sister Act to everything else. Yeah, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back a little bit on here, but this is off the rails. We are going to talk about Christmas and Disney because we're halfway to the holidays is what Disney's officially saying, hashtagging it. And I guess that means that we are, in fact, halfway to the holidays. I'm not quite sure if that's literally the truth because, I feel like once we get to this part of the year, everything feels like it goes so fast that it's like, no, we're not halfway to the holidays. The holidays are here. They're upon us.
Oh my
Here's what I
gosh.
say.
Yeah, they
July 5th to October 31st, that's Halloween's time.
Yes.
Backup Christmas.
Well, I apologize because I have had nothing but Christmas music in my playlist for about the past 2 weeks. And
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, I realized we could have brought it around if we tried really hard. We could have brought up that Whoopi Goldberg's done Candlelight at Epcot, and that's why we're talking about the holidays today.
Oh.
Everyone, boom.
Gosh, that
I was trying to find I was trying to remember if she was in a
Day late and a dollar
Christmas.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not okay. I mean, no, I'm okay with
not
her
okay
doing
with
that. I'm not. I don't think I'm not buying that connection to it. I think it's sometimes it's easier to just do a hard stop and just pick up where we're going. And I don't know where we're going with this, but it's halfway to the holidays.
Is that how the song
no,
goes?
yeah, that's
Charlie Brown?
Happiness and cheer.
Charlie. Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
just them saying Christmas time over and over again.
What?
No.
Christmas time is
Is
here.
Happiness. And
Do you know that I thought in Feed the World, that song, you know the song, the 80s song, I thought this, I couldn't understand, they were saying, Feed the world. I always thought it was Jesus, whoa.
Really?
Yeah. I could never find the name of the song to download it, because I was like, Jesus, whoa. I was Googling it, and like a summer
my
camp
goodness.
somewhere came up. It was just like...
That is perfect.
Jesus. I don't have an ear for the music. I don't know if we picked that up yet on the show, but what's everyone's favorite Christmas Disney movie?
You couldn't have like searched any other terms like there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time.
What's the Bono part of that song? Well, tonight they've
That's
got
it.
it them instead of you.
I am not singing.
I'm trying to hear it in the mall, echoing through. That song already is echoey, but then you extra
Oh,
echo it
yes.
through a mall speaker,
Right.
and you're
Oh
like,
my goodness.
Jesus. Well, I assumed it was about Jesus. Every other song was.
I mean,
I mean, not up on the housetop.
No.
Click, click, click.
No.
You know what else I like? Cap that's red. No. Suit that's red. Cap on head. Must be Santa. That one's underplayed.
Which
Okay.
was that the last Disney stage show? Not the one with "Call Me, Beat Me If You Want to Reach Me" one, but the one
What'd you
before.
say?
Was that the?
Oh,
I know.
Beat
I
Me.
was.
Not beat
I thought
me.
you said beat me, and I was like,
Yeah.
good God.
It's a
sounded like
disturbing take on Kim Possible, but no, it wasn't that song in the last Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Didn't Goofy come out and that was part of that
yes,
stage show?
I think he did. I swear he did, because he would come out as Santa Goofy, right?
Yeah.
And he would do the. Also, maybe edit out that part about Kim Possible. If you think about it, it's gonna eat me alive if I don't say it.
Say what?
What?
Say what?
I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna eat you alive if you didn't say to edit
if I
it
didn't
out.
say to edit out the Kim Possible part, but then I guess Kim Possible is a fighter, so that would make sense with her. Just remember that one time I said the thing about the country music and people got really mad at me for like forever when I first started. So now I've dredged it up and people are going to go looking for it again. So we just got to
It's cyclical.
does anyone have a cigarette I could take to this this film that we're recording on right now?
I believe that was on a past edition of the Universal edition
don't
of
tell
the
them when and where to get
Unplugged. It would have definitely been around a Mardi Gras episode.
God.
Probably we're going to talk circa
I've learned my
2015,
lesson.
2016, somewhere. I mean, just if you want to search it out.
is the Santa Claus Disney?
Yes.
Let's just talk
Sorry,
about
sorry.
Tim Allen's, Tim
I
Allen's Santa
I
Claus.
just want to
Yes.
preface the reason I laughed is because I knew you meant the movie, but then for a brief second, the idea was. Is Santa Claus like the Santa
it wasn't
Claus
Santa
himself?
Claus, it was-
Is Santa Claus himself Disney?
Is he owned by
Santa Claus
Disney?
Disney?
He is.
But yes, Jackie.
Yes.
I just had to say that
Does
because
this look like a little bit of weight to what does he do when he's in the office? Or the
Yeah,
bee
he's
sting?
got the-
I
Yeah.
got stung by bees. How many bees? Like my favorite is when he shaves.
oh, I love it.
I love when
back.
he shaves. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Me too.
I love it. And we have a rule in our house because now that you can just watch whatever you want whenever you want. have made a rule that it's not okay to just watch
A Tim Allen movie without permission.
like you can't just watch the Santa Claus in like May.
yeah.
You know, like you can't do that. You can't even really watch it in like October either. You have to sort of wait until when Disney says it's Christmas time, like around the 8th of November-ish, then you can, watch it. And the second one is okay.
I was just gonna. This was going to be my follow-up question. That's so funny. I was going to be like,
Yeah.
how do we feel about the sequels? Because I had never seen 2 and 3 until a couple of years ago. I finally was like, you know what?
like them.
Now's the time. I'm going to watch it. You know why I like the second one? Because Juliet from Lost, and that's why I was like, I love her, and
Yeah,
so
she's a
she
good
plays Mrs. Claus, and so I was just really excited.
Yeah.
The third one's got a little bit too much Spencer Breslin in it for me. That kid comes off. I don't know. He's fine. I think he's one of those people where sometimes I think I'm not going to like him, and then I do sometimes like him, and I'm like, Abigail is really my choice in that family.
She's really cute.
Yeah.
But how do we feel about that? Marty Short?
Anything with Martin Short in it, I love it.
Oh.
I miss him in Canada.
Is the third one the one with the scary robot Santa? He's
Yes,
got the
the
plastic.
coal.
That's the one that I don't like. I don't really love that one because I'm like, oh, no, nobody takes over the North Pole. Excuse me. No.
That's the one without Bernard in it. So that's the problem I have. Bernard, who murdered Lucy on
yeah.
ER. I never felt the same way after he killed my favorite character off on that show. Anyway,
sorry.
that was such a random.
I would like Bernard to come to my house with the special hot chocolate maker on the sleigh. And I want to go to the North Pole where they make the toys.
Yes.
This is erotic.
No.
Nope. Jackie, it slightly is.
Tis not meant that way. You guys,
She's like, guys, listen, you want to see my fan fiction of the Santa Claus?
yes. Because we all who love that movie, except for these boys over here,
No, I love that movie too.
we all know where
Okay.
they take those fancy, gorgeous mugs,
Oh, I know
hot
what you're talking
cocoa.
about.
put
The
them
big, yeah,
in the
yeah.
in the
Right.
thing, and
the sleigh.
they get hot cocoa
Yes.
in the sleigh.
The cookie. Isn't there a CD with
Yes.
the cookie dispenser? Right.
Yes, I need that in my vehicle. Hello, like
Okay.
what?
You know what
I
my
need
favorite
it.
part of that
Great.
movie is, and sometimes I'm like, it's just this like little micro beautiful moment, is when the elf, when they first land the sled, and they're at the North Pole, and
Yes.
he's just, it's like cold and it's snowing and it's gotten quiet, and the elf kind of comes out and she smiles at him, and then she taps, and then the thing comes out. I don't know. There's like, it's like the music right there with everything happening. I'm like, ooh, it gives me like
Winter
chills right there.
Wonderland. Like you're there, and I want to go there in a magical sleigh.
The Arose Such a Clatter Company.
Yes.
There you go.
I want to go there in my whole wanting to resign as being an adult.
Yes.
I'm
I
going to
would like
scatter
to
your
do
ashes
that.
at the North Pole. That
Okay.
will be what I will find the workshop.
Yes.
and
You're
put you in
going?
it.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate
Feels
that.
appropriate.
It does. Yeah. Because
Well-
I like that.
That got dark right there at the end.
Took a turn.
I just held out of that entire conversation. I like the first one just fine enough. I don't like the weird ZZ Top moment where they're walking down the hallway and start
slow-mo.
syncing choreography with the arms that go out. Like, I can see Rhino's got this like blank look on your face. Like, I don't remember what you're talking about.
In the
But
first
Yeah,
one?
when it's
Yeah.
time for him to get in the sleigh and to go do Christmas, they
Yeah,
all
no, but they're
Walk-
they're
it's
not
ZZ Top.
intentionally going slow motion, are they?
Yeah, it's,
no, they don't
they're
do the slow
coordinate-
motion. They're like
coordinated,
and they
as
do this
walk.
arm movement thing where they're like, boom.
It's kind
Isn't
of
that on
odd.
purpose? Isn't that
Yes, and I don't
Yes,
like
it's a
forced
choreographed.
choreography. It's
you don't
just-
like arm choreography?
It's no, just forced. It's the same reason why, like the Geico commercial where they're clogging in unison, the family of cloggers.
Oh, yeah.
and they all have the moment where their legs
great.
swing at the same time, like
creep you
all
out.
in the it creeps me out.
Oh.
I don't like choreography
Did you hate
together.
that? What was the oh? It was the right stuff.
Uh-huh.
Who sings that? Their choreography for that is the swinging feet back and forth.
It's and that's the thing. So like I can watch something as long as there's like someone who is out of beat. As long as I can like trigger on that.
if
so
it's
like
two in unison.
because there's like
The
a moment.
Temptations. You can't watch the Commodores. You
It's
can't watch, none of
it's
them.
very
Is the-
hard.
I'm like the
really?
Rockettes.
That's where like
Oh, yeah,
Rockettes
that's a
are
good
a
one.
big
Yes.
no
you
no,
can't
no,
do
no,
it with
no.
the legs when the legs start going.
It's just if one Rockette falls out of sync, I can do it, but when they are all in sync. It's not working. Like, so I just recently I watched In the Heights, and luckily, like in a couple of their bigger dance numbers, there was at least 2 people out of sync in each one, and I was like, okay, I can just watch them, and
Wow.
it doesn't. I don't. It's something visual with me. I don't like seeing
That's absurd.
everyone.
It's
in
like
unison.
a version of tryptophobia or something like
Yeah.
that, where it's like when things are too in sync, it's interesting. There has got to be a word
You
for
just
that.
want to see people mess up.
Yeah.
No,
That's what
no,
it
it's
is.
not that. It's just when it's all
when the
moving,
world
it just-
comes into too perfect a harmony, that's when Craig Williams
Craig's like,
becomes, yeah.
I don't care for it. But I disagree with Jackie. You can watch a Christmas movie whenever you want. Die Hard was a summer movie that released in the summer
Die
and
Hard.
now is
Which is hysterical.
embraced by Christmas fans worldwide. The time of the year doesn't dictate when the time that it takes place in the movie doesn't dictate it. If you want to watch a Christmas movie any time of the year, if you want to watch it on Halloween night, you watch it on Halloween night.
Yeah, watch Black Christmas.
No, it's
That's a Christmas horror
both
movie.
the original and the remake. Not good.
What about the remake?
I did not.
There are
I
3
don't
of them.
think I saw that one.
'Cause
I've
there's
seen the one that
there's
was
a
like
70s
10.
one, and then there's
Yeah.
a Michelle Trachtenberg one.
Yeah,
And then there was one like a year ago.
I don't
Like
believe
2
I
years
saw
ago.
that one.
Interesting.
Okay, well,
That one involved like a cult at the school or something like that.
Mm.
Turn of events. Anyway,
not a fan of Black Christmas. I know a lot of people like the 70s one, but just never been my jam.
I know what you love, Krampus.
Yeah, but that's for a different show. I'm just saying you don't have to watch a Halloween related Christmas movie on Halloween night.
Yeah,
Just
it's the perfect time.
You watch Christmas movies when you want. That's what I
There
say.
you go.
That's
I
I
think it's-
dictate it.
See, I think I changed my mind when DVR became a thing.
Yeah.
Because,
This is-
you know,
Also, this is the person who has said that there is only one day a year where it's appropriate to watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, no. I don't say there's only one day that's appropriate to watch it. My stance on Nightmare Before Christmas is very ingrained. It is not a Halloween movie.
No, it is a Christmas
It
movie.
takes place starting after midnight on Halloween night. So don't tell me it's a Halloween movie. It starts November 1st. It starts right then, and then it goes through there. You can still enjoy it for Halloween, just don't call it a Halloween movie because it is I will call it a holiday movie or specifically a Christmas movie, but it's not a Halloween movie. Just because the setting is Halloween Town does not make it a Halloween movie.
What was the topic of this episode?
Christmas.
Christmas.
So
okay. I forgot.
I just want to point we're at the about 16, 17 minute mark. We haven't even talked about a Disney park besides a defunct stage show from a very merry Christmas party with Santa putting on a hat to the Must Be Santa song. That's all we've talked about with the park.
Yeah.
I mean, we're off the rails and like down the hill and
Yeah.
around the corner.
You know that
Like,
scene of like the train where they collapse the bridge and the old timey thing and like the train
Oh,
goes in?
yeah.
That's where we
Yeah.
are. We're
Into
under
the
that
water.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
way
we're in the
in.
water.
Yeah.
Where that scene in Back to the Future 3 where the train has left.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I think you mean Bridge Over the River Kwai,
Yeah, it
and
is
that's
the
not a
bridge.
very old movie.
No, I'm talking. There was a
70s.
very old black and white movie. Is Bridge Over? That's not in black and white, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm talking
With
like,
Alec
I'm
Guinness.
talking like 1950.
Okay.
No, I'm talking like 19.
Okay.
I'm talking like I'm way back when they first started filming things with cameras. They filmed a destruction of a
Yeah,
bridge
and
or
it-
whatever, and yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So, so I'm clearly the only person feeling the holiday spirit. That's fine.
I'm
That's
feeling
okay.
a holiday spirit. It's not Christmas. It's Halloween.
It's halfway to the holidays. Disney Parks blog told us we are celebrating halfway to the
right.
holidays. So we are celebrating halfway to the holidays.
Yeah. We're gonna like it.
What's the poll in Seinfeld? The poll that they bring out during Festivus, isn't it? To
It is.
grievances?
It's
The airing
yeah,
of grievances.
airing of
That's what we're
grievances, the
having now.
Festivus poll.
Yeah, we're having the.
You're saying all the words. You just I think you just need to.
What's that grievancing poll they bring out?
Yes, that.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So I think the not dictionary. The I probably should have kept saying the word rather than stop.
This is the most inappropriate episode we've ever had.
So I think I meant like if you want the encyclopedia information of what's happening at the Disney parks during Christmas, we'll make sure that we link to the episode of the Diz Unplugged that we did, I believe, on
Tuesday.
Well, this, I mean,
behind the scenes.
I'm trying to figure out what actual
Right,
day it is.
July 13th.
July. That was
Yes.
the Tuesday.
That was Tuesday, yes.
July 13th episode. We took Christmas and we talked about it like it was basically off the rails. I think it took us 40 minutes to get through
Yes,
the
it
Christmas
did.
conversation.
And I wasn't
great.
even on that show to like.
Right. It would have been the full hour and it would have been wonderful.
It would have. So we don't need to really necessarily go over like every single detail about what's coming up with Disney and Christmas because we covered it. But I think we should also we should also share a little bit more. I feel like that Tuesday show we spent so much time just talking about what was happening that we didn't necessarily talk about what is tugging the heartstrings in some cases. We did get into the bad side of like the very merriest after hours, the fact that it's a terrible name and that
Wait a
it's
minute.
another
Is that what it is? Guys, I didn't watch the Tuesday
Disney.
show. I was on an airplane.
Well, first of all, go watch the show. Second of all,
well,
it's
he doesn't have time right now, Denny.
Disney.
He's here.
It's true. Stop right now. No, Disney very merriest after hours.
Oh, I thought
That's it.
I thought it was returning. I thought that was the big deal. Oh, that's what you get for not reading things. Well, I guess I'll know
You
better.
were-
I haven't
you
recorded
were-
my news video for the week yet, so I'm going to have
That's
to
when
read
you'll
it later.
learn all the
but yeah,
things.
Yeah.
The fireworks are coming. The minis fireworks. So the subpar
Okay.
fireworks show that they replaced Holiday Wishes with will
Wait a
be
minute.
back.
What about the parade?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Rhino,
No.
Oh.
Rhino child.
No.
Here he goes.
No parade.
The cavalcade's like last year, though, so we'll get to see the
Yes.
reindeer. If my sassy reindeer aren't there, I know everyone's all about the marching armed forces, whatever they are. But the
Hey,
Soldiers.
you have to
the toy
salute,
soldiers.
The toy
salute our troops.
Yeah, that are candy troops. That's what they are. The sassy reindeer do it for me. But
Right.
I like the gingerbread cookies
I am
because they're flat on the back.
I am flabbergasted right now that parade is not coming back. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, and here's the part that I'm sad about it because you brought it up on Tuesday and the fact that the dream lights may not be coming to the castle this year.
Who said that?
Mm.
Oh, because it's
well,
it's
no,
the
they're
special
definitely
painting.
they're
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
not coming this year.
No.
And someone did point it. So like after that conversation happened, like with the YouTube comments, someone did point out like, oh, okay, well they didn't decorate Disneyland's castle when they had the 60th anniversary, which was true, but they still did string up.
Did they put snow?
put like garland and stuff. Well, Disneyland's castle is different. If I'm remembering correctly from the special they did about decorating Disney for Christmas, Disneyland, they don't go on and hang stuff like they do the Dreamlights. The Dreamlights are put up there in a very precise order. Disneyland built basically shells for all of the turrets on the castle.
Oh, so it just
and they
pops
just
over it?
pop it over on
Interesting.
top. So that way, as long as there's no special decorations or anything on the turrets, nothing that can get destroyed, they can just throw them on every year and make it happen a lot quicker versus putting up lights precisely. And Rhino is our chief historian expert on the trials and tribulations that putting up the Osborne Spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing Lights was, and like think about like that was obviously a nightmare, but I have to imagine it's also very difficult putting up the dream lights. I string the icicle lights across my house, and I'm like,
That's
nope.
enough.
Osborne
What?
Lights used to start in July, and those think about it. That doesn't involve a massive crane over the castle at all. That's like just right out in the streets of America was what they used to do. So then they just chop them down with the thing when they're done, which is crazy.
Wow.
So people are like, "Those are the family's lights." I'm like, "Those don't exist anymore. Come on now. Come on now."
They
Yeah.
nestle them away with care in hopes that Saint Nicholas.
Imagine them
will be
trying
there.
to unbundle 1 million strands of lights that got tangled in the year.
Can't do my 3 strands.
Yeah, it'll be like when Clark Griswold hands Rusty
Yeah,
the big jump. Oh,
Yeah.
Here you go.
get the nod out of this one.
Why are Christmas lights so hard? Can you imagine those dream lights? I mean, gosh, they are so. The first time I saw it,
I'm
you
so sad
know,
about it right now.
I know
Oh.
it's really crushing because I remember the first time that we were here for that. I told the kids that it looked like a giant picked up the castle, flipped it upside down, and dipped it in sugar crystals and turned it back over. Like, it was so, it's so gorgeous. It's such a sight to behold, really. And I can't believe that it's not going to happen this year.
I mean, I understand, I guess, because it's
though.
got the special turrets on it and stuff like that. Sure, whatever. I'm still not over this parade thing. So we're just never going to get entertainment back at this point. I mean, I've seen videos at this point of like people, how crowded it is during fireworks, all that sort of stuff. So I don't want to hear it anymore. I know that it was whatever, but you might not have the Disneyland may have been closed for over a year, but the park that you chose to open last year, it has been functioning now for over a year, right? Are we there yet? Yeah,
we're
July.
over there. We're over
a
it.
year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I understandable last year, but you are now. I don't know. You have to be back to it might not be 2019 level, but you are definitely back to whatever it was in like 2015. So, when it was or 2007, and they've been doing the. Is that when they started the Dreamlights? 2007, 2008? It was somewhere. I feel like it was
Something like
kind of new when I moved here. So it was like somewhere around that area. So like I understand the Dreamlights, but like you still had a parade during that time.
Right.
Like
Listen, it's tough. I get it.
You get
tough.
it.
I get
Gets
it.
it.
It's really tough with it. And, I just, this is one of those scary things too, where Disney has embraced projection more and more and more. And now they're saying the exact same stuff that why projection was being touted for so many years. It's we can easily change it. We make the joke every now and then about Toy Story Mania. We can easily change it out. We can add new games. Well, it took years to do that, and then since then they haven't done anything new.
Right?
But I feel like they're still going to ride that mantra of, well, we should do projections because we can change it if we want to. And so then I start to get worried with something like the lights. They can be like, well, why would we go back to Christmas lights that are just Christmas lights when we can have projections that we can take it to next levels? And I was okay with it last year because last year we also were in that state where it was like, oh, they're going to bring back pyrotechnic during these projection shows. So at that point, not seeing any firework or spark even go off for the longest time, the fact that you could see just a little bit in that was like, okay, sign me up. But now when we've got fireworks going boom boom in the sky on a nightly basis, like now I don't projections. No, I don't
They're
think
not the
so.
same. Just standing there at the foot of the castle with just in the light of them, you just can't do that with.
It's annoying now that it's become an excuse that this is because it's the 50th anniversary, so we wanted to look whatever. And I'm like, part of the thing about Disney World, Disney parks, whatever, is how you decorate for these various holidays. So if anything, they should be the most Halloween season. They should be the most Christmas season that we've ever had. If that's going on, okay, so we can't have the castle lights. Well, we'll do something extra special, with the castle or whatever. Or maybe we'll make up for it by with a parade. I'm not even a parade person, but my God, talk about the one parade that you shouldn't be cutting out is the Christmas parade. You air it on television every year, for crying out loud.
Yeah, how is that going to work? Because it's not even
Repeats.
going to be Oh.
I didn't watch this past year, so
I'm going to be
tell you what
100% honest
happened.
with you. Just a little behind the scenes trick, because that sometimes other years are edited in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because if you've ever gone to the filming, you're like,
Yeah, you're
hey,
like, wait,
that person
what?
doesn't work there anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
but-
funny. See, so I'm wondering if after the holidays, I'm wondering if they don't want to do the Halloween parade and the Christmas parades. What if they gave us a parade back at the Magic Kingdom, a nighttime parade on the 1st of January? Because what are they going to do for the other? So the celebration is 18 months long, right? So so we got 15 months left to go. Can we have a nighttime parade already?
I do not think we are ever going to have a nighttime parade again.
my
I'm going to be
gosh.
honest with you. If they're not doing it now, that Christmas parade, I wouldn't put money on there being a parade that immediately follows after the Christmas season. I mean,
I know.
it would it would, what you're describing would make sense. That would be the post-holiday draw, right? Like a big
like,
thing,
we
whether
got
it's nighttime. I mean, it would be great at nighttime that time of year for sure. But I don't know. Now you're
that
saying this thing.
feeling that I used to get when the parade would be coming. So like you'd be on Main Street and the parade would be coming, and so the lights would slowly light up the street, and then the music slowly got louder as it came up. Like that's just exciting.
Are the flotillas still happening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I really enjoyed Santa and his flotilla.
Flotillas. But I don't know if they're doing any of those beautiful decorations at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, we don't know about the
that yet.
menagerie. We know about the awakenings.
Aladdin.
They're doing
I'm in the
that.
menagerie.
Yeah.
Right.
Favorite.
I mean, a lot of people just said, "Well, no, of course it's going to be there because it was there this past year." So,
Right.
I mean, yeah, it's a safe assumption that the decorations will be there. It's just some days I'm feeling pessimistic, and I'm like, no, if they didn't make a formal announcement, they're not going to surprise us because they don't surprise us.
They don't
with anything
like us anymore. They don't like us. They took away our toy soldiers.
They did.
You just said salute your troops, and they left them in a garbage bin backstage somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Christmas.
What is happening?
I guess they're still going to be in the cavalcade, so I should really stop throwing the fit I'm throwing.
I don't know. I
Hissy
don't know.
fits are fun.
I really don't know.
I don't want anyone coming at me about any of the troop comments. I come from a military family,
There
so
you go.
leave me alone.
Yeah. No emails.
Anyway, I have a military ID. Leave me alone.
I mean,
You know what they say? Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Call
gosh.
me, beat me. That's the Britney Spears song, isn't it?
No.
No, that's Hit Me Baby
It's
one more
the
time.
Kim
That's what
Possible.
it was. Sorry.
Impossible.
Anyway,
I wa-
Christmas. Have we talked about it yet? Did we start the episode?
No, really.
Yes.
All right.
I
What's something? Guys? It's too negative. What's something to look forward to? Let's turn it around.
Holiday cookie stroll.
Denny, why did you start there?
yes.
It was like you're the person who pulls the orange out of the bottom of the sock.
Womp
It's like,
womp.
I'm just kidding.
I really enjoy the holiday cookie stroll.
New
We all
cookie?
know this. I'm holding out hope that we have new cookies this year because that peppermint swirl cookie needs to go.
Oh,
It's pretty, but it does not taste good. It is dry. And as the festival goes on, the festival of the holidays, as that goes on, the cookie kind of changes. Like the sprinkles on the outside are one way, and it's like they run out of sprinkles and they're only able to get so much. And so the peppermint cookie in Canada needs to go. Yukon Kitchen.
Wow, that's a
New
bold
cookie.
stance from Denny coming in hot there with a get rid of the peppermint cookie.
Yeah.
Jenny is serious about her snacks, friends. So
I mean, come on.
yeah, I mean, you have to take the hit.
I texted Rhino my response. I'm not saying it on the show of the what am I looking forward to for Christmas.
so yeah. You know what I'm looking forward to? I hope eggnog comes back. So the eggnog beer, because that is I'll show you after. It's too much. It is a
It's good.
I fall out of my chair.
yeah. So I'm
Jackie, you take the show.
yeah.
It's yours.
What about you, Jackie? What has you excited about the Christmas stuff? I need to know. You know what I think about in my head of you sometimes? Like, who's the guy who used to throw the confetti all the time? Was that Rip Taylor?
No idea.
Yes.
Jackie is like the Disney version of that. So I imagine you with a bucket of pixie dust, like or like glitter, and just like
Sprinkling
shining
it
on people.
around.
But then
Yes.
also you'll yell it, like because you'll snap and do the serious person real quick. You'll be
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
pick that up.
Don't eat,
Like,
don't eat that. Get that out of your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's funny that you said that because one of the first memories I have of our Walt Disney World trip is we watched Wishes. And after the show, as everybody was making this mass exodus toward the exit, it was the holiday tag. And I knew it was coming because I had done my research on the Disboards. And so I knew to expect that. And so I said, just ignore the people that are leaving. We're just going to be right here. And so after it was done, we wanted to go back into Fantasyland. And so we walked under the castle and they had confetti sprinkled all along the walkway. So it was Mickey shaped confetti in Christmas colors. And we sat there, me and the kids, we sat there and Jerry was laughing at us. My husband was laughing at us, but we sat there and picked up confetti and I had a handful of it that I just carried the rest of the evening and I brought it home and it's in my stuff.
I was going to say
Just
you
have
should have got
it.
one of those. You can get them at Michael's. Those clear ornaments that you can like you can seal. You can put stuff in. You should have put it in and made an ornament out of
one
it.
of those.
Yeah,
I might just do
Yeah,
that
that's
this
a good
year.
idea.
Yeah.
That's
Because
cute.
I'm like,
cute.
that would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, because it's just fun. It's just little fun things. I didn't get to visit last year during the holiday season because we so after we were at Disney's Riviera Resort's grand opening, didn't get back again after that. And boy, that was fun to visit there. But oh man,
I thought you were going to talk about how we all got
Ill.
like hospitalized,
We did.
ill,
One at a time.
Because I was like, I did not. Yeah,
yeah,
That
we
was
were we
one
went
after the
down
other.
like dominoes, sort of one, and then kind of a slow mo version of a domino thing, whatever that thing is called. But yeah, that's kind of what we were. Oh, that was not. I didn't like that though. See, we're supposed to talk about things that we love, and I didn't like that. I was very sick. I spent New Year's Eve at the
You did.
hospital. For
Yeah,
the
you know
love
what?
Of
That's
everything.
funny that you said it because that was kind of a bummer of a Christmas year because that I had the highest temperature I've ever had in my entire life that year, 104. And I
Thank
was
goodness
like,
you didn't have a
Do you have to go
seizure."
to the emergency room? Yeah.
What are you doing New Year's?
Yeah,
New
I remember my nurse
Year's
coming
Eve.
in and
Hanging out in the hospital.
yeah, it was bad. Not good.
Is that how the song goes? I was like, what? I was like, what song are you singing?
Craig is gonna melt
What are you
into a
doing
puddle.
for New Year's? Hanging out in the hospital.
I can only imagine how many people we have offended, like rightfully so, on this.
Sorry.
I don't even know anything. I don't know anything. I wouldn't even know to be offended by that. By what Jenny just said.
You know?
I don't even know.
She was a candy striper in her younger
no
days.
There you
idea.
go. There you go.
Well, since I didn't do my research, I guess I'm looking forward to Santa Claus.
You are absolutely correct. Denny, why don't you explain to Rhino where he can see Santa?
You can see Santa as he motors down Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood Studios.
I'm sorry, what?
He's in his motorcade,
Oh, is he
in
in a
his
car?
Camaro.
Oh.
He
Yep.
has a Christmas baby.
And he
Yes.
comes out on the flotilla.
Yep.
'Cause
And
obviously-
around the World Showcase. Remember the really neat sleigh that he came through with last year?
In the World Showcase?
Yes.
No.
And he had a Christmas tree on its side. It really was beautiful.
He's also in the smile of every happy kid.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, adults believe in him too.
Yeah.
Well, no, but he
That's right.
doesn't care about living in the smiles of adults, just children.
Oh, gosh.
You know, I didn't answer your question, did I?
I think we're going to write another horror movie after this.
Boy. You know what I'm excited about too, though, is the Christmas trees at Disney Springs. So
Are they going to spread them out again?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I like that they do that. I like it a lot better because I remember one year, it was a few years ago, I was trying to, it was like the second year of the Christmas tree trail, and I was desperately trying to get a picture of each one of those trees.
Oh, impossible. Yeah.
It was so hard. Like I did it, but then I got home and I was like, what am I doing? What am I going to do with all of these now? What is wrong with me? Like, and then I'm like, what is wrong with who thought of doing this? Because it was a cramped area. It was really cool, but it was
like a
really hard.
maze
Yeah, and it
of-
was sharp
It
turns
was,
and
yeah.
it was not good. It was, I won't say it was all bad, but I'm excited that they're going to have them spread.
I like it spread
throughout.
out. Yeah, I think that's better. Because then it's like
gonna be
fun.
cool.
It gets you to walk around more and it's just like, the
Atmosphere.
days of me being like, yeah, we just go in and deal with the crowd are really gone. That's what I
Uh-huh.
like.
I think we're all different this year. Like, I know that I am like practically a completely different person right now than I was a year ago. Like, so many things have just changed. So,
What I enjoy about Christmas down here is the fact that we might actually get an evening or two that's just a little bit cooler.
Yeah,
And so
please.
those evenings where we have the temperature meet up with the season.
Yes.
And it's like, out. You know,
Yeah.
angels are singing, and you might actually be able to wear a sweatshirt or a Spirit jersey and not be absolutely roasting.
How do these people in Florida
Your
have so
flannel.
many Spirit jerseys? My flannel with the Mickey on the back. That's true. I bought that and I was like, this has such a limited amount of time of the year I can wear it. November 1st through December 31st. That's how I
That's
push it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said a bad word because I was going to say faux it. I'm going to wear it, and I'm going to wear it in January this year too. It'll be. I'll push it a little bit.
You should.
That's funny.
You should.
Just gotta do what you gotta do.
You got to do what are you excited about for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bah humbug.
So over here,
Humbug.
listen to Christmas music in
Humbug.
July, but
Yeah. You know, that's
That's the only
the
good
the
time.
method. Is that you listen to Christmas music in July, and then you start in August on your Christmas movies, and then by the time that Christmas actually rolls around, you're already done.
I'm done. Yeah, everyone's going for Christmas dinner, and
There
you're
you
like,
go.
"What are you doing here?"
You
Just
can
leave.
then. That's when you make the choice. And Denny's going to get this because we talked about it on our Patreon after show. But that's when you make the decision to skip Christmas.
Christmas with the Cranks. Skipping
Oh
Christmas.
my God!
John
This movie
Grisham.
again with the ham in the parking lot. He never stops about it. He described a scene in another Tim Allen Christmas classic movie with a ham rolling through a parking lot, which sounded like it was rolling through the parking lot for forever. And I finally saw the clip, and it rolls maybe 3 times and gets run over by a tractor trailer
Yes.
truck.
Yeah.
Which, granted, the scene is hilarious, but when you've heard about it nonstop for years, and you finally watch it, you're like, "Wow, they really blew this one part out of proportion." I think he just likes trucks running over things.
That might be it.
I know it's just
Hams.
one of the many parts of that I that love that connect with me. Like when he gets the Botox, and then all the water just keeps
Yeah.
dropping out of his mouth.
And you like when people mess up the choreography in shows. And so this is a trend, Craig.
Yeah, it's when you are a perfectionist, you look for a lack of perfection to say, "I could make that better."
You know why this episode has made me sad? Because for many reasons, but the number one being that now I really want some eggnog, and I can't just go get it anywhere.
Oh. Can you make it?
Yeah, you
I
can.
guess I could.
Okay.
yeah.
I think you just ferment like mayonnaise, if I'm correct on
Ew.
that.
Could you
What?
could you intercut a shot of me in the emergency room again? Like,
Yeah, I think if you if you get a jar of Duke's mayonnaise and you set it out in the sun and you wait like 12 hours, I'm pretty sure that's what eggnog is. I might, well, you need to add some cinnamon. So, nutmeg.
well, there is
Don't do
yeah, I don't know.
Don't do that. When does eggnog come into the stores? When does it magically appear?
I have seen it show up before Halloween because there
Okay.
is a pumpkin spice eggnog that has a jack-o'-lantern on it, and that is the sweet spot for me. Getting in on that.
That's
Okay.
a good one.
There
I
you
like
go.
to keep it in my refrigerator. I take 1 sip every day. I treat myself.
Oh.
1 sip.
Is it alcoholic?
No. Yeah, Jesus.
How
No,
many,
I'm not.
well, I mean, if you're only taking 1 sip, I'm worried that it might be rotten by the
Oh,
time
I
you
get
get to
a
the
new
end.
one. I check the dates. I'm not just sipping and forcing myself through it. You know, like I actually just realized I do have eggnog in my refrigerator. Not it's alcoholic, so it should still be good. God, I don't know.
I
Oh, I
don't
don't
know
know.
if that's
No,
how
I
it
don't think
works.
so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
well,
good.
again,
There's dairy
intercut
in
to
there.
me in the emergency room.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably not good.
Eggnog in
No,
one
it's
hand and mayonnaise in the other.
I am
Sounds like a perfect
now
day.
incredibly alarmed because last night our friend gave us some beer and I put it in the refrigerator and I moved bottles to put one to the back and I just realized there was something in a bottle and I was like, what's in that bottle? And I was like, I got to remember to check. I just realized I think it's Coquito, which, if you don't know, has
Yes.
eggs and that sort of things in it. And it was made by my downstairs neighbor. So it is 100%. I am probably growing
It's a solid.
penicillin at this point in my
Yes.
refrigerator that I need to clean out. Disgusting.
Just throw the whole thing in the trash can.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move. I think that'll be better.
Yeah, there you go. Burn it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's always the right thing to do when you leave egg-based products in your refrigerator for far too long.
7 months. It was hidden. It's hidden. I was like, you know why? It's because it's an old liquor bottle, so I can't see the bottom of it. So I could only see the thing. And I'm like, guys, I'm disgusting.
It happens.
Well, I think you should try it. Report back. It could be a true Christmas miracle.
There's the other intercut of the
Yeah, I
sirens
was waiting-
again.
that
it's
was-
just
yeah.
constant intercuts of sirens be taking me. Like find that footage
Great.
on YouTube of just an ambulance.
That's what I was gonna. Can Pete afford like the Shutterstock B-roll of
Right.
ambulance
Right.
driving around?
I
So I can
guess.
just like rip some of the Seinfeld clips when they had ambulances on that show, but I don't want to
That's a
get
good
sued by the powers that be at
Oh my gosh.
NBC, Universal,
Jerry.
Warner Brothers.
Mhm.
Jerry. Okay. Well,
This was barely about Christmas.
yeah. Well, no.
Christmas adjacent.
Yeah. I feel like we made the point clear. It's halfway to the holidays.
To the
And-
halfway Christmas celebration here at Walt Disney World, apparently.
It's halfway to the holidays, and we're all excited about it for,
Are we?
Was
for
that,
very different reasons.
did we clarify
You are
anything?
telling the
Did we
truth.
communicate that we're excited?
Rhino literally went around and asked everyone what they're excited
Yeah.
about.
Cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Cookie? Num num cookie?
Okay.
It's from the Incredicoaster.
I knew that.
That's my favorite part
Did you
of
eat
it,
one
right?
of those?
No.
I think deep down, Jackie forgot what she said she was excited for.
I did. You read me so well, Craig. You do. Craig has my number.
Yeah.
He has it.
I don't think you
What
said
did
anything.
I say? No, I did. Because I came back and I was like,
You talked about other
didn't
years.
answer your question.
Well, you talked about
No.
the dream lights.
You dipped the castle in
Yes,
the marshmallow.
sugar.
no,
Sugar.
no, sugar.
I was
And the-
imagining fluff
the
when you said it.
pixie
so-
dust that
Yeah,
you
the confetti,
picked up.
Christmas
Mhm.
confetti.
Yes, and you're gonna make an ornament with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
I don't think we're getting there.
Oh, I know what it was. It was the because when you get to be a certain age, you don't remember things. Like sometimes it's really fast. Like now, the Christmas tree trail.
Oh, yes, that's
yeah.
right. Yes. I said Santa Claus.
Mhm.
What did you say?
I said
Nothing.
Christmas with the Cranks.
no. I don't remember what I said. I don't think I said anything. But you know what?
We're out of time.
I'm the conductor of this train, and we are unfortunately out of time. So we'll have to wait for part 2 of Halfway to the Holidays.
terrible episode.
Electric
Must
Boogaloo. No, this is the one that officially gets us canceled completely. No more off the rails.
It's been nice seeing you.
Yeah, this you know
Thanks
what?
for the support.
If we had to go out, I'm glad we went out talking about things that we enjoy, like the Santa Claus.
Again,
Did we? Is that what happened?
I don't know. Not just the Santa Claus. Gosh, remember the
Absolute
first
best.
16 minutes of this episode? If this even makes it into the episode?
It's the best. Our fans are here for it. They're here for it.
Do you know what Craig's ringtone is on my phone? Oh, I changed it. I'm sorry.
Is it Christmas?
Man, what
It was. I changed it to the. No, it is still Christmas because it's the Otter. It's the Emmett Otter's
Oh.
Christmas jug band.
Oh, I love
Is the sweet Jesus is what it calls when he calls and the hubba what. But his other one is it's from Love Actually. It's the Bill Nighy singing the "Come on
Feel
and
it
let it
in
snow."
my
Yeah.
fingers.
I was gonna play it, but I realized it might
feel
mess up
in
the
my
episode.
Toes.
Wow.
Christmas is all
You better
around
get your
us.
fingers going, mate.
Fascinating.
Wow.
Christmas is all around.
Okay, yeah, this one's over. This is done now. It's done. So we're back on the rails.
That was Davy Jones, baby.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Hannibal.
Pirates.
I'm back.
That I will give you credit. That did bring it back to Disney at least.
Okay.
So that was an accomplishment. I will accept that one. But that's it for this episode of Off the Rails. I don't think you enjoyed this, but if you did for some reason, leave a thumbs up. I don't think you did, but go ahead. And of course, you can always leave us comments, questions, and video suggestions in the comment section. Maybe video suggestions, maybe topics for Off the Rails episodes. So we're not
Travel through time.
so we're not celebrating halfway to the holidays and yeah, in all this, just great stuff. So yeah, video suggestions in the comments section, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're listening, make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And also, if you're listening through Apple Podcasts, please leave us a 5-star rating and review if you enjoyed this particular episode.
Not holding out hope.
Oh gosh, no. It's going way downhill. There, we're going from a 4
We're going downhill on a sled.
And if you really want to support us after this, you don't. Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get that free no obligation quote at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. And if you need help getting into that Christmas spirit, that holiday happening mood, you know what? You can always light up a candle for Magic Candle Company using offer code.
Very nice, Craig.
Wow.
Code Disney Info to save 15%.
There you go. I cannot be bothered to learn those details.
Christmas on Main Street is a real good one too.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So that's it for this episode of Off the Rails. Hope you enjoyed it. You didn't. Hope you all have a great week. We'll see you again next time with another episode of Off the Rails. Take care. Bye-bye.